All right, we're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Wi-Fi went out for like 2 minutes. So just gonna, for anybody watching the replay, this is the second part. Just gonna do 2 parts of the replay, I guess, 2 different videos. But we're back. We were talking about Fisker. When I got cut off, did I finish talking about Fisker? Like, where was I? Like, I was pretty much wrapped up. Like, I was like talking about it for at least like a few minutes. Like, you got the analysis about Fisker, let me know in the chat. Say like yes or something. I just want to make sure I finish that. Thank you, 11 likes already. What's up, Scrooge? Thank you again for the tip yesterday. Levi, Danny, Mr. Robinson, AK. Alright, so we're good with Fisker. Good. Thank you all for the 14 likes already. Yeah, but yeah, the composite operator saw that there was a perfect trade on Fisker, and that the variables were all shown last night. He got very upset that he wasn't able to make the trade fail, and the composite operator took down the stream. That's exactly what happened, but we are back. We already talked about Fisker. We can now move on to basically I was going to get to the swings that we talked about the ongoing swings, and I want to talk about swings that already like hit their targets, but just give updates on them. Basically, I marked a lot of these swings like green before they hit their targets, which were good because they've now pulled back. But now we still want to keep an eye on them. They're still kind of in profit, and there's still plenty of more targets. They're not like over. But yeah, starting off with Neo, another one with close to a bullish engulfing candle. There's not a lot of variables. Let me check out the 1 hour chart. Yeah, not too much. It kind of already like broke out like early in the day and it's been running. So we can move on to Facebook, which has, again, this was marked green on the highest day of the trade, and now it's back near the entry. There's a bearish engulfing yesterday. Let's see if there's any new variables now. A little bit of a wedge forming here on Facebook, which is interesting. It's actually very interesting. Look at that. Wow. Let me make this go on to my other time frames as well. Chart this wedge on Facebook. This is something I want to keep an eye on tomorrow and probably just like into next week, I guess. Very clean wedge has developed on Facebook on lower time frames with some divergence. Okay, we'll see if that can break out. Alright, now, and then we have Smile Direct Club. Remember this one we talked about, the bullish engulfing candle a couple days ago and the hidden bullish divergence? 2 green days in a row after that. Nice bounce back. It's already hit first target and then it bounced like right off the initial entry.
Back and better than ever. Get the vibes up in chat. Long weekend coming soon, let's go.
Zeke's bringing the vibes. Thank you very much for the $5 tip. Hope you're doing well, Zeke. Appreciate all the support. Everybody, make sure you go check out Zeke on Twitter. I know you gave me a shout out today. Let me see what your handle is. Here we go. It's at Trader Zeke, alright? Just like this, okay? Go follow Trader Zeke on Twitter if you're watching the replay. One of our mods in the Discord, free trading movement. Alright, feels amazing, man. Great. So those are the swings. We have plenty of other stocks to talk about. We're gonna start off with Clove next. Alright. So we're gonna talk about Clove and GME now. So Clove, we've been talking about this wedge for a while, alright, for a long time, and today was the first time it tested a breakout. It did not break out, unfortunately. So on your 1 hour chart, you rejected a breakout today. You're still in the wedge, but again, you only need a 1%, 2% move to break out, all right? So still on breakout watch. On the 30-minute, it actually did break out a little bit of a dragon pattern and even back tested it, okay? And then on the 15-minute, kind of the same exact thing. We're gonna come back to Clove in a little bit and you'll see why. And then GameStop today, I was tweeting about GameStop all day, and then just like I showed you all, remember that I was showing you all that very favorable reward to risk scenario on Fisker last night on the lower time frames. We did the same exact thing for GameStop, right? We were talking about Fisker here last night, had a very nice move, did the same exact thing, spent a good amount of time on GameStop. I was saying to keep a close eye on it still. Remember we talked about the 1 hour chart breakout, the divergence, the 4 different bottoms off the same exact level, and yeah, you bottomed once, twice, 3, 4 times, and today had a very nice day. Cup and handle developed throughout the whole entire day, and even yesterday a little bit. You got some hidden bullish divergence. Had a nice little test. So it went from pretty much the bottom of this range it's been in, okay, to the top of the range, tested it. Market pulled back a little bit in the last few minutes of the day. Still testing into tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm lagging again.
Why, Mrs. Woodland, what's the matter?
I just remember.
So yeah, tomorrow we'll see if it can break out. It's at a make or break area going into tomorrow. I think I'm good. So make or break area going into tomorrow. But yeah, above like 153 with confirmation on GameStop, then there's not much resistance to like I wouldn't say 160, 158, 159. All right, you get above this little resistance zone on GameStop, and there's really nothing up until this next resistance zone with these highs and lows. All right, so it's testing. You know, just like it was testing here. It was able to hold. Now if you're bullish, you don't want this to hold as resistance. You want it to actually break out. Fortunately, a little bit of a bearish engulfing towards the end of the day. I played a bunch of different calls today. GameStop was the only one, like, of the calls I got today that like I overnighted. So I did overnight GameStop calls. We'll see what happens. I'm up over 100. I'm up a little bit under 100% on one of them. So I'm just hoping it's okay, but we'll see. They are slightly out of the money too. They're let's just say they're somewhere within this range, the strikes. So that's GameStop. What else today? Tesla had a bullish engulfing candle today. Remember we talked about this gap fill? What's up? Keanu Trades in the chat. Yeah, Keanu Trades did a great job. You were in the chat last night talking about the bottom. Very nice move today. What's up, Kaleidoscope? Yeah, Tesla filled the gap. All right, it made the move to the gap fill. This is what we were talking about last night. I said 10, 12, and then after that, this gap fill level. Fill that gap today. After bottoming like 3 different times. And now it's at another make or break area. Not much of like an edge on Tesla short term, I'd say. What else? AMC was up 6% today. This is another stock testing a breakout on the 1 hour chart. I mean, how many? Let's see what else. AMD is still under 100, so I'm still not a fan of it until it gets back above that level. It's now kind of broken it and even back tested it as resistance, so still waiting to see. There is a gap fill at 100.4, but it's not filled, and you have to break back above resistance to get there. Nvidia was up 3%. This was able to bounce off of a support area a little bit. It's only one day. And another one with the potential for hidden bullish divergence. All right, so those are some other takers on my watch list. And now we can do the trade recaps. So there's a 5-win streak currently on premium option trade. So also for the people who won the giveaway last night, if you joined before this morning, which I know a few of you did, you got 2 nice trades as your first day. Or at least, you know, if you're just taking some time to learn, at least 2 trades to learn from, right? But yeah, I did 2 different calls today. Both of them worked out. This is currently how the week is gone. It's a little bit better than this. I think these SPY calls went up a little bit more. But yeah, so MEL and SPY calls I think were on Monday. GameStop calls were what, like yesterday morning, and then SPY and clov calls are alerted today. It's SPY calls. I mean, let's break it down. All right, so 9:30, 5 minutes after the open, I alerted SPY calls. Let's go back to the SPY and let's see the analysis and what happened. All right, so where is this? It must have been right over here. Okay, so I alerted SPY calls on this candle. I saw that we started off today with a bullish engulfing candle. You just start right off the rip, you get a bullish engulfing candle on the 5-minute chart. And I was also seeing on the 15-minute, okay, that we pretty much opened like around over here, that we were in this wedge. And the same thing, we talked about the divergence on the 15-minute last night coming into today. We talked about the 1 hour triple classic bullish divergence. I already had all that in my mind coming into today. And yeah, I alerted the calls on the first 15-minute candle of the day. And this is what the SPY did. It's really not that complicated. It just ran all day. So SPY calls worked out nicely. I played some calls myself. The strikes a little bit different, I think. I had multiple ones though, so I can't remember. But yeah, it was just an all-day runner. I did take the majority of my profits around over here, I think. But yeah, nice move. And actually ran up to right to this level, which was it was actually the level we just broke down from a couple days ago. We ran right up to it, and that's where we showed a little bit of resistance. And also, again, I broke down this last night on the stream. I told you all about the bullish variables and low time frames for the SPY, And then also all day I was in the trading chat in the Discord, which is free to all of you to view. All you have to do is check out the link in the description. And all day, you know, I was giving those updates on the SPY. All right, throughout the day, from the 5-minute hammer, which that was actually like a local bottom throughout the day, to the breakout right in the morning. Right, this was only a few minutes after the open as well, 19 minutes after the open. So again, like, even if you're not in premium, we're still breaking down a lot. I'm still like hinting at a lot of these trades the night before, and then I'm sharing the overall market ideas throughout the day. And then also, I mean, how many charts? I mean, I was tweeting all day. I mean, like, a lot of different charts are also put out on Twitter. So make sure you're finding a way to help yourself. All right, take advantage of all the resources. And again, it's not just me. There's so many other great people in the Discord sharing their charts and their knowledge. So that was the SPY. And then also I alerted clove calls today. Let's see what time that was. That was a little bit later, but not too much later. Clove calls were at 10:15, also pretty early in the morning. These went from about 25 cents to 32 cents. I think they closed around like 25, 26 cents, but they did make that move to like 31, 32 cents intraday. And I could have shared weekly calls, but the market was already up and it was at it was like testing a make or break area, so I just went to next week's calls. But yeah, let me just check the time on that. 10:15 at morning. All right, so let's go down to 5-minute, and it was pretty much, where was it? It was over here. So I alerted the calls here, down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, and I was updating about this wedge. I was sharing this wedge in the options updates channel. Let's see if we can find it. There we go. So where did I first share? Right over here. 11:17 mini ascending triangle on clove. It was just, the options were pretty flat for like the first it's 11:17. For the first hour, didn't do much. We were just watching the SPY calls here, I guess. And then it eventually broke out of this wedge, had a nice little move. That's when the calls were up like over 20%, and just kind of consolidated throughout the rest of the day after it rejected that resistance level on the 1-hour chart, which was also mentioned. All right, so those were the calls from today. Didn't take a genius to play calls and make money today, but also those calls were alerted in the morning before it. Again, the S&P didn't just open up like 1% in like the first hour. It ran throughout the day, so you had to be able to pick the side of calls like in this area before it went all the way up like that much. But yeah, that was the day today. 5-win streak currently. We'll see if we can keep it going to close out the week or not. Anything's possible. And yeah, that's the stream for tonight. Thank you for watching the stream. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Final stream of the week. You know, I typically stream every night before the market's open, but the market's not going to be open on Friday, so I'm not going to stream it tomorrow night. Have a good weekend. Enjoy it. Thank you for watching the stream. Join the Discord, link is in the description. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out the free course in the description. And shout out to my only sponsor. Oh wait, I don't have any sponsors. Shout out to Premium, I guess. Premium is my sponsor. The link for that's in the description as well. All right, thank you. Good night.